There are lunatics on both sides of the political spectrum. The only difference is there's one clear party who is actively fanning the flames and encouraging political violence. And that would be the Democrats. Let's take a look at some of their highlights.
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
So on one hand, you have a party that's calling for the return of greatness to America and trying to unify us under a proud American spirit. And on the other hand, you have a side that labels their opponents Nazis and fascists, calls them evil people, and blatantly expresses that the only way to deal with these people is through physical violence. And unfortunately, the same party that is constantly calling for political violence proclaims mental illness to be some sort of status symbol and has become a breeding ground for instability. I mean, a Pew Research poll came out that showed that 57% of liberal women between the ages of 18 and 29 have some sort of mental illness. And instead of trying to get to the root of that and solve that and fix that, the left champions it and embraces it, glorifies it as some sort of cool quirk. So when you have a party who is welcoming to the mentally ill, and then you use dishonest, inflammatory language, like calling people Nazis because they disagree with you politically, and then continuously saying things like 8647, which can be interpreted to mean assassinate the president, or Donald Trump's gotta go. We have to save our country from authoritarianism. You are inciting your mentally ill base into taking action into their own hands. A congressional baseball game was shot up. Josh Shapiro's house was set on fire. The president of the United States had 2 assassination attempts on his life. The media tried to say the guy who assaulted Nancy Pelosi's husband was a far-right MAGA until they found him living in a dirty, dingy trailer with pride flags draped all over it. You got the BLM riots burning down cities across America. You got the LA riots now, violence against law enforcement. So while it's to be determined whether this particular bad actor was a Democrat or Republican, what's clear is the political tensions have been directly escalated by one side.